an average of 75 viewers in the last 30 days.
Oh, cool.
The other stuff is stream for
Okay.
25 hours. That's easy. And stream for 12
Hey.
unique days in the
Hey.
past 30 days. So, yeah.
Alright, so we actually are live.
Hi!
Hello.
And
On
we're
the
on time.
hour. Yeah. Wanted to make sure we were on time. But somebody decided to make too many frappes, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Anyway.
that's me.
Yeah, boy. Alright, so let's see. First off, we should probably mess around for a few minutes, try and see more people get in and whatnot.
Oh, man.
Nah, man.
I'm just kidding. Sure.
This is a podcast for going over the matches that happened for Dragon Ball Z League on Saturday, Dead Ors.
Yeah. I mean, this usually is a thing that's done on YouTube, but we're trying on Twitch as well this season.
Yeah, we're trying on Twitch specifically because, I mean,
more content.
yeah,
transparency. It's okay.
transparency. We're interested in maybe getting affiliates. Ooh,
Maybe.
yeah. If you didn't watch last Saturday's matches, then we will catch you up. Or if you want to actually watch the matches, then don't watch this. We're going to go over every match in detail. Who was good, who was bad, who was lackluster, what they could have done, blah 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 blah.
Yeah, if you didn't actually see the matches, then you're gonna be completely lost.
Yeah, you are.
So,
yeah.
But yeah, I mean, if you just want to hear us talk,
Imagination.
Yeah.
Imagination. How many people we got so far?
At least 2.
At least 2. That's good. That's a good number.
Yeah. It looks like 9, which is fine. That's fine. 3 of
Aren't
which
we
are
3 of
us.
them?
Yeah.
I was about to say.
That's about how much I get for my best stream, so I'd say that's pretty good.
Right? I'm so sorry, Darky.
It's fine.
It's fine, you're just shit. Nah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, totally.
Alright, so, I do believe that should be enough time. It's been about 3 minutes or so. Do you want to keep waiting around, or...?
Let's give it till 6:05.
Okay.
Alright, 6:05 it is.
That just
we'll get
reminded me
started.
of the clip from
What?
earlier from my last stream.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go ahead and repeat that here.
Yeah, don't repeat it, but it was funny.
Like
I'll give it to I'll give it to Kyle. Just give me a second. You talk about my clip, or
I mean yours. Yeah, yours.
Yeah,
not
I'll
Sid's.
find it.
not? Here
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah, you sent that to me already.
Did
You
I?
see- God.
Or someone's put it somewhere for me to see.
I'm sure
Oh, yeah.
somebody posted it in the League Discord at some point.
No, not in the League Discord.
Okay, good.
Sin put something similar in Harume's chill chat.
That's where it was.
Yeah, it's not that one clip though.
Yeah. So we're up to 13 people now.
Nice.
Yeah.
So we're just for the people that are trickling in now, we're just waiting
Waiting
just
around.
a minute or two longer just for people to come on
Yeah.
in, and then we will get started. But we have, I believe, all the stats are in. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I want to say they are. So that will help us immensely. Actually, I do want to take this point to thank Hey Ryan Let's Play for taking over
Oh yeah,
the stats this season. He's been doing a
Definitely.
great job keeping things in line for a smooth sailing right off the bat.
Yeah. Sure wish we had that.
Yeah. You would have
Well,
to ask Anthony what happened to that.
Arguably, DBZ League relies a lot more on stats, so
Yeah,
it's more important.
Hey, it's Ryan.
Yes.
Hey.
Yeah, so we just wanted
If you're interested in helping the stats team, which we still need help, go ahead and PM him, either on the forums, on Twitch, or on Discord. Just look for Hey Ryan, let's play.
Or Malachi will also help out on the Discord.
It's true. We're probably going to go over some stats. By the way, it's 12:06, so we should just get right into this.
Nice.
So, hello everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of the Zcast. I'm your host, Byrne. With me is Kyle.
Hello.
And Orange.
Hi there.
I will be referring to him as Darky every once in a while because his old nickname was Darkness X03. Just to clear things up for that. I'm not trying to be a racist asshole. Now, this is the podcast that goes over last week's DBZ League stream and goes over what we think will potentially be happening in next week's DBZ League stream, along with some various questions. Now, why do our opinions kind of matter? We are the staff. I'm the chief administrator. Kaio and Darky are both part of the staff.
I'm just a guy.
I'm an admin, and
you are not an admin
manager.
Yet. You are not an admin yet. You are part of the team.
I am the social media manager.
Yes, you are the social media manager, and Orange is the guy that made all of the mods, made modding possible.
Yeah, I'm mod man.
So why don't we get things started with the recap portion of the podcast. First up, we have match 1.
Androids versus Vals.
Yeah, Androids versus Vals, and whew. Oh, Cell almost went elite right here.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I think it was Cell versus the Vals for the most part.
It was kind of Cell versus Vals for the most part. But honestly, like I want to point out how well Videl did. Videl did 72k.
Yeah.
That is really good.
Yeah, she was stunning.
I do have to say, I do like how the match opened. Like, it didn't take it wasn't around for long, but I will say that 16 versus Aurelia, even though it was kind of short-lived, was a very entertaining way to start the match.
It was actually a surprising back and forth match. I think a lot of people expected Aurelia to just dominate, because that's how she is usually, but 16 held his own.
Yeah,
got a few good throws off.
Oh my god, his throws were...
Yeah, doing like 5k every time. Oh my god.
That's what happens when you have Master Throw Attack +2 right out the gate. Plus Sirius.
Yeah, so and then Cell just came out, and it's pretty much just Cell versus Vals at that point. So I mean,
but I gotta say, Videl was doing extremely well until the very end.
And she was doing well even when she transformed.
Yep.
Yeah.
I believe they didn't let her transform last season, right?
They did let her transform, much to her disadvantage.
Right, but ever since we modded out her Ki Blasts, she seems to be doing a lot better.
Yeah, exactly. Her Ki Blasts not having those and having a kick instead is so much better for her.
Yes. Her and Hercule.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I think it was just a great match to start the season off with.
Yeah, it was. And unfortunately, Android 17 came in just to finish Videl off. Only did like 2k.
I actually have a 1,990 damage.
Yeah, so that's kind of going to be tanking his stats a bit this season.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate, but...
That's kind of how it goes. You got to take those numbers with a grain of salt when you have somebody doing such high numbers on the same team.
I would be ecstatic if someone on my team was like the ranked 90th overall in the league only because he was coming in to finish someone with a bar of health.
Even if it was Majub?
If he's coming in, and killing, and that means I'm winning usually. So yes, I would be fine with that.
Okay, yeah, sure, that's fair.
So I don't care. A W's a W.
Yeah.
Upwards of 140k a season? I'm not sure about that, Dave on Specs. I would disagree because this is like averaged overall for all 15 weeks.
Yeah, at the very least, this is only week one. You know,
Yeah,
there
this is
is
only week one.
absolutely plenty of time for 17 to get those numbers
Absolutely.
up.
Yeah.
And he will. Like, so
Yeah, he will.
I have no doubt about that. But yeah,
right.
Vidal did great. Honestly, two of the stronger teams that we've known starting off the season, great. Very entertaining. But
all right, so is there anything else for match one that you guys can talk about?
I think 17 not, I mean not 17, Jesus. 18 not throwing out her ultimate like she usually does.
Yeah, that hurt quite a bit.
She was really throwing out those destructor discs.
Yeah,
she was.
Which were great, but she wasn't. That's what held her back from finishing off Cell, really. I mean, she had a chance to do one, and she just didn't. So
yeah, and Cell just took it to her.
Yeah.
Yep. I think that's about it. Good job on androids, and still look
very
really
well
good
done.
Vals.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh man, I'm looking forward to how Vidal performs in the coming weeks. That's gonna be great. Vidal along with Aurelie. Whew.
And
oh god, yeah.
Damn. All right. So let's get into match 2, where I will
just
step
skip this
back.
one.
Yes.
No. I will step back.
Fully
You
erect.
two. Wow. Kyle, calm the hell down. We are streaming, good sir. There's Twitch TOS. God.
What I meant to say was, this was a very fun match for me.
It was. I you know, even though it was a loss, I have to say I was upset about it at first because
it was actually really close.
It was, and I didn't see that because I was just looking purely at how my characters were doing. Yeah.
Right. I mean,
but
the big issue was my team tagged for once.
Yeah, my team did not. I think tagged once. I think Nom tagged or something like that. But like
Kid Goku tagged.
Oh, that's what it was.
He tagged out and got 2 full bars when he came back in.
Yeah, that was really good.
Yeah, he just a freaking Majube just went on the warpath.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't really expecting for Kid Goku to be able to stand up to Majube in Melee, so I am glad that he tagged.
Yeah, he was kind of wrecking him a little bit. Majube did like almost 70,000 damage.
Yeah, it was a whole lot. And honestly, I mean, I don't know how to feel about early Goku because he came in next. This was very purely a test week for him.
I gotta say though, he was doing some smart moves.
He was
the big thing that screwed Majube was he did the throw into a quick fire Kamehameha. That was amazing.
The thing is, I didn't know what he was gonna do on default. I just knew that he did well because we used him for the FA prices, the new ones this season. He was the one who was tested against them, and he did well in those. I just didn't know what his tendencies were, so I just tried to go in with the same build. And he didn't do that many supers. It was a lot of melee. Which he did good melee.
He did good melee, but there was also at least a couple of times where he was like, "Okay, I'm gonna knock you back," and immediately Kamehameha.
Yeah.
Yep.
No,
and
it was.
It's more about timing, and I think he would do extremely well on a tanky build.
Yeah, I could definitely see that.
And speaking of those FA tests, how about that end Goku?
Well, I mean, instant Kame. Honestly, I feel like it would have been a lot. It's great that he used that right out of the gate. Yeah. But I feel like it would have been way worse for my team if it had hit anybody but early Goku, who was about to die.
Yeah, if he'd done the melee. And you know what, though? When it comes to that, I was just happy that he killed early Goku before he could tag out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that Nam ran right back into that Super Kamehameha that he dodged.
Yeah, that was great. I think that was the first thing that triggered me. I was just like, Nom, no. But this is also an experimental AI, and I thought that this AI was actually really good for him this week.
Yeah. Also, Vegito just came in and just looked at Bobbity and went, "Yeah, you're not going to do anything to me."
Yeah. Finger blast.
Here's Super Kamehameha for 16,000 damage.
Here, Bobbity, have some finger blasts.
Yeah, honestly, he doesn't.
Let me just
ult
finger
that much.
blast.
So I was surprised that he actually did go for an ult. But I mean, I'm happy that he did, and then the rest was just finger blasts. So, you know,
yeah, I'm actually more surprised that Bobbity tagged to live.
Yeah.
And then that gave us what I thought was like the most fun matchup: Majin Vegeta versus Vegito.
Oh yeah, that was great.
I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, by the way,
Majin Jojo Vegeta.
Yeah. I do want to point out, Kyle didn't even realize this.
Yeah.
Kyle was just picking a move he was going to see the most.
Yeah, he was just picking a move that he was going to see the most, but that is a JoJo reference. If you look up Jotaro Kujo and how he stands, when he points, it's very similar to Majin Vegeta's stance when he uses that B2. So that very well is a JoJo reference.
It's great.
Because the other two things I was going to name it was not dependent on the move. It was either going to be Yari Yari Daze or Umu.
Umu. And yeah, I forgot. And Goku actually transformed. I completely forgot about that. He went SSJ2.
And then
he
tried to tag.
Did a couple punches and then left.
Yeah. So you didn't get to do a whole lot, but it was cool. I like Super Saiyan 2.
Yeah, keeping with the Super Saiyan tradition.
Right?
He didn't die though.
Nam did do a lot of. I'm watching the match back. He did a lot of max power mode B1.
Yeah, dude.
And
seriously.
Honestly, if Goku hadn't just stayed on the ground, that cross arms would have hit. And
that was just out of range.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, Bobbity. I'm really glad to see that Bobbity actually has potential now.
Yes.
Because he's always had potential, but he's just always been, his defense was awful. So
yeah, like he probably would have died after that ultimate.
Yeah, if he had his normal defense. Yeah.
Because Nam would have gotten him down even further.
Yeah. Yep. And I mean, he didn't really get a chance to do a whole lot this week, though he did Wizard Barrier and Tag. That was really funny. But
yeah, that was hilarious as shit, man.
Yes. But he was great in the preseason, and I hope he continues to be good.
And that's why Spopovich is benched.
All right. So, is there anything else that you guys want to go over for your? Because we've been putting a lot of time into this one specifically.
Well, we're both the coaches, so that's why.
I know that's why.
Yeah.
No, I think it was a really good match. It was really close. It was less than 30,000 health difference.
Yeah, I mean, your enemy stand was stronger than mine, so there you go.
Muda.
All right, yeah. Anyways.
Yes, match 3.
Yes, match 3. We have Muscle versus Derp, and one of the most disappointing parts of this entire week, in my opinion, when Sin didn't get Devil Might beamed. Instead got force-rushed.
You really want to give that second part really quick, otherwise it sounds like the match is disappointing.
The entire match is bullshit because Sin did not get Devil Might beamed. Alright? That's my hardline stance on this.
Look, there were two things I really wanted to happen that didn't happen. He didn't get Devil Might beamed, and he didn't throw out a super trap shooter. I'm very disappointed.
It's very disappointing.
I gotta say, good for Muscle.
Yeah, good for Muscle.
Because based off of last season and even a little bit in the preseason, it looked like they were struggling. This team does not look like it's struggling at all.
No,
yeah,
this
it's
is
not.
The Muscle.
I mean, dude,
this is the Muscle of old days.
Dude, last season, Trunks was really bad.
Yeah.
And
he came out swinging.
Yeah, he came out swinging. Especially in the preseason, he was solid. And this week, he was devastating.
He did about 70,000 damage.
Yeah, both Roshi and Trunks Which I'm so fucking glad that they put Roshi in Max
Jackie
Power
Chan.
Roshi. Yeah. I'm not
Max
talking about
Power
Jackie Chan. Yeah, Max Power Chun, sure. But like ever since season 4, Muscle has been trying to keep him on the smaller version, which hasn't really worked out that well.
Yeah.
But when he was always in Muscly version, he was always pretty damn awesome.
Right.
He does so well with False Courage. It's insane.
Yeah.
And he has Pump Up.
False Courage is just awesome. Awesome.
Yeah.
Hercule was showing some promise.
Oh yeah, he was.
Yeah, he didn't get to do that many B2s, if I remember correctly, but
he only did like 2. Wait,
he got
4.
a present bomb off, and I think he got a rolling punch off. I think he tried a couple, and the rolling punches just. No, he did 2 present bombs at least.
Yeah, he did. I'm pretty sure what he did was did 2.
Hold on, we have the stats.
That's what I'm trying to say. If you didn't interrupt me, fucker.
Goddamn right.
All right, so he fired off 4 and hit with 3. I'm pretty sure both present bombs hit.
Yes, and one of the punches.
Yeah, I know Dynamic Mess 'em Up punch hit at least once. I think the other one was blocked.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
But he still did 34 grand.
Yeah, and I don't think Super Saiyan Vegeta, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta really did that much. But he was also...
He did 19 grand.
Yeah.
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 That was against Roshi.
Yeah, that was against Roshi.
Roshi took out Super Saiyan Vegeta by himself.
Yep.
Roshi is the most OP.
He is amazing.
Well, since Super came out, the non-canon characters have lost all their strength.
Yeah, it's true. Hot damn.
That's what it's trying to say.
Yep.
Making a statement. But
it could have been just a bad matchup or something.
Yeah.
I'm not entirely sure.
Honestly, I think the big thing in that matchup was Roshi got a false courage off before Vegeta did his final flash. Yeah. So Roshi just walked through the final flash and smacked him in the face.
Yeah.
That was so great.
But no, it was a good match from, I think, I don't think this is Derp's best.
No.
I think a lot of it was more, Muscle was just so aggressive.
Well, it started out with a really bad matchup for Derp. Like Trunks versus Midoriya, that's not good for Midoriya.
Yeah. And it put them in such a spot that they could not come back from.
Yeah.
So, but I'm curious to see how they do next week.
Yeah, it's really nice to see Muscle doing so well, though.
Yeah.
Yes.
Definitely.
But I wanted to see Broly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Broly?
When is Broly? When is Marvel? Anyways, I think Derp still has a ton of potential. I think they just got outmatched. Like, their matchups were not favorable in every aspect. But I think that's it for match 3, unless you guys have anything.
I love Sin's grab.
Yeah, his grab is great. Just crush your face. But it has a long startup animation. That's the only thing I don't like about it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know anything about those, having Garlic Jr. last season.
Yeah. But match 4, let's see, we have Namek versus Cold, and Namek lost.
Yeah.
Which is funny. Funny, because I'm going to bring this up super early. Nail was dropped from Namek. And Nail himself did 96k for the Saiyans. Nail himself nearly went elite. But also, relevant to this match, Cold, King Cold, went 86,000.
Yeah.
Now that's why he's the king.
For seasons, he's been crap.
Yeah, seasons he has always been. Him and Meta in the past have always kind of been their problem children. But Meta has been good.
I would argue Cooler as well.
Yeah,
with some
Cooler
stuff.
They could at least get firing out supernovas every now and then.
Yeah.
But no, now they're just all around scary.
Yep.
Yeah, especially with this performance from King Cold.
Yeah.
So much so that a goddamn stylist strong build even works on their team.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I mean, they essentially are Team Supernova. They have 4.
Yeah.
They have 4. They have Mecha.
Count them. 4 biggest supernovas in the universe.
Yeah.
Also, Slug, for a lot of people saying, they shouldn't have picked him up. He did do the second most amount of damage on their team this week.
Yeah. He still did 45 grand, which I think is pretty damn good. Baby Vegeta really let them down, though. Like, incredibly let them down.
Oh, no. Baby Vegeta.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Sorry. I had Baby Vegeta the first season he was available, for anyone that doesn't know.
Yeah.
He didn't work for me.
Yeah, he just got hit by a bunch of Coolers, like B2s, and just wasn't really able to do a whole lot. And then Cooler tagged, and Mecha just kind of destroyed him.
Yes. No. What's it called? Meta did try, or someone tried for a rebirth.
I could have sworn that was last week, not this week.
Because
I was watching for one.
I'm pretty sure it was this week.
Okay, well, I could be wrong. I'm not infallible.
It was early on, because I think Mecha.
If it was super early on, then yeah, sure.
Let me double check. I'm
watching it. I didn't see a rebirth.
Here, hold on. It's while they were up against the wall. It was against Tambourine, if I remember correctly.
Oh, maybe. Okay.
After the fingerprints, here we go. I mean, you guys keep talking while.
Yeah. Honestly,
okay.
At the
it was
beginning...
a split second.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
so it was very
fast.
Sure. No wonder I didn't catch it.
Yes.
At the beginning of this match, I was making dinner, so I got up and walked out. So,
the issue was Metacooler tried doing it after doing a regular melee combo to Tambourine's back.
Right.
So Tambourine was still right next to him.
Just turned around and just smacked him.
What? I swear?
But no, this was a really strong showing from Cold.
Absolutely.
They showed that their worst can do just as much as their best now.
Yeah, which is extremely scary. Considering, I mean, honestly, Cooler did pretty well too. I think he tagged out, and I don't think he showed back up again. But...
The only one that didn't do that well was Mecha Frieza, but I think that was just more his matchup.
Yeah, he wasn't out for very long either. He tagged back into King Cold, and that's when King Cold just did a bunch of damage for the rest of the match. So
yes, the king is here now.
I still want to see Cold Family Power though.
Oh yeah, well we saw it in the preseason.
Yeah, I know, good enough, but
but speaking of family power, we have a family of Gohans next.
Oh, you wanna push on to the next match?
I didn't think there was anything left.
There's not too much to say.
I think Namek probably needs to take a look at Baby Vegeta again. Maybe it was just a bad matchup. Late Piccolo was kind of okay. He only did 32, but I mean he's always been the inconsistency king. Maybe going towards early Piccolo or King Piccolo instead of Baby and Late might be a good idea because they've always seemed a bit more consistent. I just wanted to slide that in just in case, because it seemed like we were talking about Cold a bit too much.
Well,
I wanted to get something in for the Namek guys.
That's fair.
Where's Snail?
Yeah. Hashtag where's Snail?
I think Slug did okay, but it seems like they're trying to get him to B2 spam, and it's just not.
Yeah.
I'm not
sure. Yeah. He still did okay. Maybe tanking him out.
But it was mainly melee.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Like you said, you got to build around the AI. If you can't find an AI that consistently spams, then you have to move things around. So
yeah.
Anyway,
all right, so match 5, we have Blades versus Gohans, and I will say, I was out of the room, not watching. So cool. You guys take it.
All right. Yes, match Gohans versus Blades. this was the match with the Halo build, which
Yeah, Teen.
was not expecting.
On who?
Yeah, Teen Gohan.
Yeah, Teen Gohan.
How is
had
that not
Halo.
expected?
They tried it in the preseason.
Yeah, they had it like 2 or 3 weeks in the preseason.
I just
They
didn't
had
think
it-
they'd actually do it in the main season, but I mean they did.
Yeah.
And
Because he kind of destroyed Val's with it.
yeah, no, he actually uses it fairly well.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is, I never trust it in the preseason because you don't know if the other teams
Oh,
are
yeah.
trying.
Yeah, that's true. That's
Um,
very true.
But we do know Janemba worked. God damn,
Yep.
doing over 70,000 damage to
Mhm.
future Gohan, and then I think it was then to Teen Gohan he went after.
Yeah. Yeah, Janemba was just nonstop melee for a good portion of the beginning of this match. Just
Yeah.
nonstop barrage, just knocks future Gohan away, starts charging, just continues the pattern.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah, Janemba did great, which is good to see because he's weirdly kind of been like a problem, very inconsistent character for them.
Yeah.
Um,
For a few seasons. Way back in
So-
season 4 or 5-ish, I would argue that him and Tapion were two of the best. Between
Yeah,
Yajirobe, Cyborg Tao, and Sword Trunks, they were kind of the most consistent. But
yeah.
whew, this was a good match.
Also,
Hopefully for them, that's a good sign of things to come for Janemba.
yeah, and I think one of the biggest things that helped the Blades win was Android 17 shut down Teen Gohan when he came in.
Super 17.
I'm sorry, yeah,
Yes,
Super.
my bad. Super 17.
Android 17 would imply that he could be picked
Android
up by the androids.
super duper ascot 17.
His ascot is where he
Yeah.
starts all of his power.
Teen
Yeah, 'cause
Gohan.
Teen Gohan had two full bars, and I think Super 17 only took like a quarter of a bar, maybe half.
Yeah. And Teen Gohan only did 25 grand this entire match.
Yeah,
25,
which was-
26. Like,
Yep,
that's
which
not.
was
Yeah.
yeah, that was
Gohan looks so derpy in the power armor.
Yeah, he does.
So great.
and then Yajirobe was holding his own against Gogeta of all characters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It felt like he had a little bit of a slow start, but he definitely
Yeah.
picked up some momentum.
Once he
Yeah.
gets those Blastox, dude. Once he gets
He
those
didn't pick up-
Blastox.
He didn't pick up that momentum when he beat one, and adult Gohan just came in and was like, "Oh, cutscene ultimate."
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
thing.
which I remember us being confused about.
Yeah,
Because
we were super confused.
Yeah.
Like, wait, he just came in. Why the fuck did he ultimate?
Yeah.
Wait, did he have Savior? Are they cheating? Shit, we gotta
Yeah,
stop
no,
the
that-
match.
That KSA on him.
Hacks. Yeah, that KSA is insane on him.
Yeah, because he just came right in and was like, "Oh yeah, I can charge up to ultimate now. Bye."
Mhm.
And then I think this was one of the most amusing of the name changes was Tapion's ball B2 to another one.
Another one.
Yeah.
I
And
know
another
I
one.
was saying this
And
in the
another one.
stream, but I just thought it would have been absolutely hilarious. Like, it wouldn't have been hilarious for Blades, obviously, but I just thought it would have been hilarious if he never threw that out. So, like,
No,
it's
threw
just
that
called
out
another
once.
one.
Yeah, threw that out once, never again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the game's just like, okay, another one now. It's like, what? That was the only one this match.
But no, it was a strong showing from the Blades for sure.
Oh, absolutely. It feels like a lot of teams are still the teams that got the new free agents. I'm sensing a little bit of a pattern here that they're still trying to work them out. Like,
Yeah, they are.
Just because they have a lot of potential doesn't automatically equate to them being amazing right away.
Yeah.
It's the same issue Afterlife has had to deal with. It's a
Yeah.
brand new set of characters, or people they got to work with together. You know, there's a
Let me
lot of
address something on the stat on the chat. I understand he had KSA,
Yeah.
but he has to use them, and I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure for a good majority of the match, for the beginning part, he did not actually use his Blastox. Right?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure. I think he just went max power and That was.
He kept trying to do moves, but what's his face kept like blocking them or dodging them.
Yeah.
For a couple times.
So there you go.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean it was actually closer now that I look at it because it was only off by like bar and a half.
I'm really sad that Gogeta missed his Stardust Crusade. I mean Stardust Breaker.
Pocket
Stardust Crusader.
He does the most JoJo poses of any character.
He does.
I have to say.
He does.
That's great.
But he kicks too much to be a JoJo.
That's true. Oh well.
But I think
they're more about auras.
Tapion was great. Super 17, he was looking good. He's an android, all right. So
yes,
that's a thing. But great Blastock usage from. I was gonna say Gajirobe because the chat kept saying it. I don't know how many.
Do it. Don't give in to them.
I won't. I think he did like 2 or 3. So that was really good. Of course, he has the highest like natural B1 charge rate, but
waiting for him to sensu beam.
Oh god, yeah.
He can't. It's impossible. It takes 9 Blastocks. He doesn't even have that many.
They don't know that. I can bet against them.
Spiritual control, you guys. You got it.
Alright, we'll just turn it into 12 Blastock requirement. It's okay.
I think
Take that, losers. Alright, anyways. Next up we have Rugrats versus Afterlife with match 6.
Yes. Friggin' the first part of this match, Cell Jr. versus Saiyaman, was just a back and forth, like, just slugfest.
Yeah. I'm actually going to check something real quick.
Oh, go for it. Because while you do...
While you guys continue on, I just want to see if Rugrats actually did do transformations on.
They were off.
Okay, transformations were off. Okay, then everything worked as intended.
Good. Okay. Yeah, because I was wondering about that. I was like, are we going to see a fusion or no? But no, we didn't.
I think the Rugrats have my favorite custom B2 name of the wrong B2.
Oh, the wrong B2. Yeah.
That's pretty freaking good.
Props to Rugrats, because that was my favorite.
It is the wrong B2. It is. It's correct.
It's the wrong character.
I'm going to be honest, though. He didn't actually use it all that terribly in this match.
Yeah, it might actually... Let's start some bad rumors here. It might actually interact with his AI and make him not want you.
Oh, God, don't do this. You
already
have the region shit.
Yeah, I was just bullshitting, though.
I know.
To be fair, when the last appearance of him is him just firing the B2 off into Frieza's ship, so it does absolutely nothing, any damage will look good in comparison.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, it is funny that it is such a bad B2. Considering
and he also did the worst on their team.
Yeah.
22 grand compared to even Kid Trunks. Kid Trunks didn't even look like he was doing good, but he apparently was.
Yeah, well, he came in pretty late too, didn't he?
He also threw out his ultimate.
He did.
That was 15,000 right there.
Yeah.
I continue to be happy that people pick up Saiyaman.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I would be very sad. Gohan still apparently doesn't want him, so
apparently
other teams getting him as a free agent.
It's either him or adult Gohan, which
that's true. Adult Gohan has been real good. So
so I'm not going to fault them on that one.
Yeah, I'm not going to fault them.
Also,
I'm glad, by the way, that he's still doing well.
Also, freaking Afterlife, they got Pycon to start working again.
Yeah, they did. He was doing great.
Because he just did 2 Hyper Tornadoes one right after another against
that was so funny.
Yeah.
Hyper Tornado.
We also went ahead and we addressed it before. Darky addressed it in the stream. Orange addressed it in the stream. Wow. But we did nerf Pycon's Hyper Tornado a bit.
Yes.
It's just basically the base damage was down a little bit. Because it is essentially the exact same one that Nuova Shenron had. And Nuova did a shit ton of damage. You can grab out of it sometimes. but you
It's
apparently
very
can't beam
finicky.
out of it. Yeah, it's really finicky. It's a crazy ultimate or crazy B2.
Yeah, I believe they were exactly identical as B2s. They just look different. The
Yeah,
damage was even completely identical, which is like 9,000 or something like that.
yeah, which is a
So
bit much.
we dropped both of them. Whatever the fire one is for Nuova.
Not hyper tornado, but the
Blaze, no,
Burning something.
burning
burning
tornado.
tornado.
Oh, they're
We
both tornadoes.
Yeah, we dropped both of their damages to like the mid to high 7,000, so it's still
Yeah,
a very good B2. But
Yeah, and this match ended up being a lot closer than than I remember because I think because of Chaozu. But
yeah,
Chaozu was
dude.
great.
Chaozu was fantastic. He did 31k.
Yeah,
then
that makes me really happy
how
to
much did
see.
Goten do? Because it was only
Goten did
like
62.
a 2 bar. Oh, that's
Wow.
why Goten started to bring stuff back because it was only like
Or
a
67.
2 bar difference at the end.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
started with a fully charged Kamehameha that hit for 10k. So I mean,
Yeah.
you know,
And he won
that
2
was it.
clashes, so that's a thing.
yeah,
He
Yes,
was winning
the
all
Rugrats
his
are winning
clashes.
clashes
Yep.
like they've always done.
Well,
Sure.
are they falling back into their old style?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Let me check. Let me check because if they fall into their old style again, I'm gonna be very disappointed.
Here, now I got it.
Dragon Power, Power of Rage, Power of Rage.
Power of Rage.
Okay, at least there's no Clash boost on Kid Trunks. Good, because
Yeah.
that was like legit seasons 4, 5, even 6. We had to beat it into their heads. Hey, don't just keep using Clash Bataras because it makes you fucking predictable. You jackass. Because at that point,
I mean, they are very good, but they eat up so much of your.
well, it's not only that they were putting Clash Bataras just to have Clash Bataras.
Yeah,
Yeah,
not necessarily
even if
on characters that actually clashed a lot.
exactly. Like it was almost a meme of you're going against Rugrats, use all of the Clash Bataras to make it an
Yeah.
even fight.
Yeah, that's why I almost never put Clash Bataras on like Kid Goku because he's melee aggressive, doesn't clash very much other than when he actually uses his Rush B2s, which
Yeah.
So I wouldn't really consider putting Dragon Power, maybe Power of Rage, but
Yeah.
that's as far as I would go with it.
But I am happy to see Afterlife really
Yeah.
start to get this.
Yeah, dude.
especially, I
They-
mean, I love Chaozu, so
Yeah,
that was
they're
great to see.
started to get some momentum, which is good.
Yeah, they are looking strong, which is great because they're a new team. Obviously, they're going to struggle a little bit, but they're doing just fine, it seems. So it's great.
Yeah. And then that brings us to
Yeah, even Malachi brings up a good point in chat. Or do what the androids did and just ignore Clash Bataras and let the Rugrats win 1 to 2 clashes.
Yeah,
So, like,
Yeah, 'cause
it's
if-
not.
if-
If the character doesn't want to get into clashes, it's not going to happen that often.
yeah. And at that point, you might as well just go for something else. Like,
Yeah,
there's a lot of other 2-point and 3-point Batara options that are great.
absolutely. What were you going to say, Kyle? Sorry for interrupting.
No, it's just that like if your team doesn't clash that often, then that makes perfect sense too.
Yeah. All right. Well, we have a doozy ahead of us now because we've got Boos versus Saiyans. Oh,
Yeah.
How about that nail?
Yeah, how about that nail though?
That
that nail though. Namix, that nail though.
The fact that he started this match against Nuova is hilarious to me.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
almost went elite.
Yeah.
not just Nova, but I think he also went on against Kid Buu.
And
yeah,
Evil
no,
Boo.
he fought some of, I would say, the strongest characters in this game. And,
Oh wait,
Yeah.
no, he tagged
oh, he did.
Yeah.
because
Did he
it
come
was,
back in later? Because
Maybe. He must have because it was Nuova and then it was Evil Boo, who is also still considered one of.
Yeah, and I don't think he fought Evil
Yeah.
Boo.
Yeah,
Mm.
he took Evil Boo down to what's it called?
I'm sorry, I meant to say fucking.
Kid
I
Buu.
didn't mean Kid. Yeah, I meant to say Kid Buu,
Yep.
not Evil Boo.
He tagged into Kid Buu.
Oh, okay, so he fought both of them. Okay, well,
Yes.
Yeah, dude.
never mind. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
dude.
This went by like a flash. I was just.
We were just so excited to see Nail doing so well. He did like 25K to Kid Buu and then tagged
Yeah,
again.
I'm watching the match now. Yeah, he was absolutely fantastic. I mean, seeing how well he's doing already for Saiyans, like Saiyans is a pretty powerful team, I would say.
Yeah. And
do you know what his biggest strength was?
That he hit the opponent more than they hit him.
No.
That he
Not
stalled.
only that
Stalling?
he stalled. Stalling is an insane B2 and why I've
It's one of the
always
best.
liked Nail on Namek. And why
Yes.
I kind of want to push in the point, hey, this was a bad idea. You should get him back.
Is
I don't
it
care
just
who you take.
like key charge up for like
It is
10
key
seconds?
plus 5,
Oh my god.
maximum key plus,
Jesus.
and false courage.
Oh my, I didn't know about the false courage part. Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's insane.
It's stupid good.
I mean, I would say that's like one of the best B1s, absolutely.
Yeah.
And the fact that
also,
he used it like 3 times.
I'm pretty sure it's false courage or it's ultimate body. It's one of those.
It's
either the top
it's
or the
good either
second
way.
top. Yeah, it's insane, and the fact that he got off so many, and which let him charge, which let him stay aggressive, which let him use B2s, which let him stay aggressive. It's so
And-
good.
Beautiful.
Also, Bardock coming in, killing Kid Buu, and only taking like half of his health loss to take out Gohan Buu. That was also really impressive.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
Damn. Just
and
goddamn
unfortunately,
scary.
like Boo's, apart from Evil Boo, none of their characters did above 30 grand.
Yeah, and
and the
Raditz
only-
was there,
Yeah.
but I think he had to go up against like Kid Buu, Evil and Kid Buu, so I don't
Yeah.
blame him too much.
Yeah, he only did
Yeah.
9 grand.
He is a low class warrior.
I
He
do want to
is.
address something in the chat right now.
What's up?
We dropped Nail simply because we couldn't get him to work. Pretty much our Bojack. Now, I would say that's a fair argument, and there's no way that you could have seen this happening with
Yeah.
testing in mind.
Oh, yeah.
But you know, it's not like he's going anywhere. He is a safe drop for you guys. So
He is. So you can just turn around and go, hey, Saiyans, thanks!
Yeah.
Yoink!
If you know, us saying that stuff about Nail, it's mostly just memeing because
Yeah.
on paper, you know, nobody would really argue against it. But with this performance, you know, who's to say if it's a consistent thing or not? This is week one,
true.
but you know, if Saiyans find something for him, great for you guys. You guys can get him with absolutely no trouble next season. So
And also, I will verify, or not verify, but confirm what Ryan just said in chat. Because he did have a supporter,
gotcha.
and he was super insistent on dropping
Dude,
Bojack.
Map is so
I was
good.
there. I was there because that supporter asked me if they could go around the coach, and I was like, no.
Yeah.
You gotta talk to your coach. But he won't let me do it. Talk to the coach, convince him. It's your job to convince him.
It's not my job. But yeah. I mean, honestly, I would say this is a really good match, even considering the damage that that Nail put out. It didn't really feel like there was a huge advantage for most of the match because you know, Booz is just a strong team. So whenever Nail wasn't out, or I guess Bardock, but you know, they were doing great stuff. It's just that Nail was performing so well this week that whenever he actually came out, he was just unstoppable. So, I mean, this was a great match. I'm really happy. I love Nail. I've always loved Nail. So this is really awesome to see.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I don't think I have anything else to say.
I think I'm good.
I think I'm good too.
But speaking of awesome things to see,
oh my god,
first elite character of the season.
Yeah.
Yes. And I have something to say after that. So go ahead and reveal who is the first elite character in week 1.
Mid Vegeta with
Yes.
103,010 damage.
Yeah.
Mid Vegeta. It took 2 characters, to take down all of Ginyu Force. Which sucks for Ginyu Force.
Yeah, that sucks for Ginyu.
They've always been kicked down in the dirt. But goddamn, Yamcha still did 63,000. And Mid Vegeta was able to just knock them out of the park. 2 ultimates.
of Yamcha and Mid Vegeta. They still had Mid Goku.
They did. They
just
did.
Waiting.
They had Mid Goku, and I'm pretty sure they had Tien still. No, they didn't.
No, it was literally
Goku wasn't in. Goku was benched.
Oh, okay.
It was Tien and Krillin were waiting in the wings.
Still,
yes,
that's still incredibly good. I mean,
yeah.
You never want to sleep on those two because Tien's a great tank. Krillin,
he is
deceptively good melee. So
also, friggin' what's his face did great. Goldo did really good against Yamcha when he finally came in.
Goldo did the most damage on the Ginyu Force. He did the most damage on the Ginyu Force. Yeah, it upset me that Squee was giving him so much shit.
I saw you in chat. I was just like, dude, Goldo's doing good. Don't take this away from Goldo. Don't you do that.
Dude, please. He might not be doing that great, but he's Goldo. He's a little tadpole.
Give him a chance.
He did 31,000 compared to Gotenks Boo, who did 23, Birder, who did 15, and Captain Ginyu, who did 10.
Yeah, I mean, you could also look at it as Goldo did the best on our team this week. I mean, that does say something about the rest of the team, but I think it says more about ED than it does about Ginyu. That's just my personal opinion. Obviously,
ED is fucking strong.
They're your old team.
Yep.
But, bias aside, they were just incredible this match.
Mm-hmm. They were.
Which is awesome. That's awesome to see.
Yep. They did not lose a clash.
Yeah. I mean, Yamcha, so...
Well, there was only 2. Mid Vegeta and Yamcha, and...
Yeah.
Whew,
both of which, good clashes, but...
The takeaway from this, I'm going to shift focus to the Ginyu Force because they kind of got destroyed.
Yeah, they deserve some focus.
I think a lot of it was because of matchups. I'm not convinced about Captain Ginyu. He did extremely well in the preseason, but this could have been an off week. The fact that he was self-harming and then throwing out B2s is not the best. I'll need to check his build really quick. Whatever you have on Goldo is fantastic. Did they have Master Strike on Captain Ginyu?
Yeah. Attack +2, defense -1, Dragon Power, Dende's Healing, Master Strike.
Okay. I know I've said this time and time again. I'm going to say it again.
Guys.
I loathe Master Strike for one simple reason. I do not believe that the bonuses from Master Strike are ever worth it for the negatives because it is super -2 and you have your throws.
I agree.
Damage. Now,
I would rather just use QFA.
Granted. If you have a bad throw, sure, I can see that. But the fact that you have all of your super damage, including your ultimate, even if your ultimate does no damage, you are nerfing your B2s, which you can't shut off B2s. Yeah. You're going to do B2s, period. Every character does it.
Even the most
unless you put them on a B2 build and want them to throw out, then they won't.
Yeah,
I guess. But it's basically for the essential +1 to attack, which it's only for melee. It doesn't affect anything else that attack +1 modifies. It's worthless, in my opinion. You should almost always use quick fast attack.
Unless you are already using 2 quick fast attacks, then it's like, okay, yeah, I get you there.
Yeah, I can understand it. Were they
The
using
thing
two
is,
quick
like,
fast attacks already?
No, they had no quick fast attacks.
that's
There
bizarre
you
to
go.
me, especially on someone like. I mean, Birder has his build, but it seems kind of bizarre that they don't have that on him.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
I agree because you're generally going to do a lot more rush attacks than smash attacks, unless you're like Spopovich or something. But like,
Even then, smash attacks are weird. Smash attacks are only where you hold the attack button and you smash. If you continue on the ping pong combo, it's a different thing.
Yeah.
It's a different stat. So,
But
it's still good to have. I still do not think that it's ever worth Master Strike. And in fact, I feel that it's a beginner's trap.
yeah, because you see, it's basically like another attack +1, and it's only going to hurt my B2s, but B2s make up a lot of damage.
They do.
For your character.
And I will say, it has a lot of strength in the actual game if you are actually piloting the character. These are AIs.
Yeah. So, I mean...
Tell that to Sin, please.
I have time and time again.
Yeah, I'm sure you have. But, by the way, I'm just watching this now. Mid Vegeta dodged like 5 point-blank galactic donut volleys. How the hell did that happen?
Yeah, no, I don't think this is Ginyu's fault at all.
No,
I don't think it is. I don't think it's your fault for how you built. It's more just Vegeta was that good this week.
He was. He was. And I'm just trying to give some pointers.
Oh, no.
It's general good advice for teams. Like, I feel like there's very few characters that can actually pull something like that off.
Yeah, like we said, it's pretty much best used if you have used all your quick fast attacks and you still want melee.
If you still want more melee aggression, then I can see it.
Yeah.
Just be wary that, like, I still don't think it's good even on Fasha, because Fasha will use her ultimate.
Yeah.
And 26% more damage on your ultimate is pretty good, and will help finish a match.
Yeah. But yeah, I would say Ginyu derped a bit, but I think the rest of Ginyu Force did actually pretty well. It's just non-stop onslaught from both Vegeta and Yamcha was just insane. So
they were just solid.
Yeah.
And this difficulty change has made ED incredibly solid.
I know.
It's hilarious.
It's great.
But
anyway.
All right. Is there anything else you guys want to talk about for this match, or are we good?
No, I think we spent long enough on it, honestly.
Yeah.
Okay. Now on to the question part of the stream. Now here's the thing.
Oh boy.
We're gonna kind of try and lay some ground rules. In that we don't want the question portion to take up like the entire stream. I have another stream to do in about a couple of hours. Same with Darky. So let's open up questions. Yeah, Kyle needs to sleep. Let's open up questions to the chat. I don't have an overlay for the chat for the Twitch, but that's fine. I'll probably figure something out next week.
Yeah.
Do you guys? Sorry.
No, just a lot of this stuff kind of came at us all like at the same time. So
yeah,
you'll see improvements as the weeks go on.
Yeah, you will.
If you guys had any questions that you asked already that we didn't see, or if you had anything that you just thought of, you can go ahead and ask that.
Yeah,
we'll
but
try our best to answer.
We're going to answer like 10 to maybe 15, and we're not going to try and answer only from one person. We're going to try and bounce around a bit. And if you have any questions to ask us, the staff, why we did this, why isn't this happening, blah 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 blah, just go ahead and ask.
Please no master list questions.
Oh God.
Very little master list questions.
But yeah, the nice thing is that maybe we won't have to deal with paragraph questions. I don't know, because I'm just assuming, since this is in a chat format, that we won't have to get any paragraphs. But
plus, we've been answering questions as we went on, so that helped.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see if I can get the chat up on the overlay.
I'm looking at the chat now.
Yeah.
I don't see any yet.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything yet, but well, that's good. I'm just gonna look at. I still can't believe we already have an elite character, and with like 2 or 3 people right behind him. Oh, here we go.
I didn't say you were underwhelming, did I?
I think that was me. I
Yeah.
think it was more. I was so focused on Broly as like just on what he was doing that I kind of got sidetracked from what the rest of your team was doing.
That's fair. I mean, even if it's not your own team, it's very possible to kind of like tunnel vision like that.
Yeah, plus a lot of these weeks I had to either like miss or I was also modding during it.
Yeah.
Or moderating during it, so.
Modding, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
yes.
I love that. I need help.
As far as week 1 goes, what are your projections for Hercule and Videl now that their key busts have turned into kicks? I think it'll help them.
Yeah, I don't think that the AI actually uses the kicks a whole lot, but that doesn't really matter. The big thing is that it makes them more aggressive, because really there was no point for them to have Key Blast in the first place.
Yeah.
They're terrible.
They are.
So
It's not even so much giving them something new, it's just taking away something bad. Like what we've seen with Yajirobe.
It's the same idea. I mean, it's not the same idea, but it's similar to what we do with Naruto. We disable the moves that you don't like.
Yeah. Also, I should point out that Yajirobe no longer has that rock throw for his charged one.
Yes.
He has an actual energy ball.
Yeah, I think he can throw up to 4 of them. And I think they can do 1,000 damage around there. I mean, they're not that strong.
Something like that. Yeah.
Better than rocks.
Much better than rocks.
What underdog teams are you guys hoping to see shine this season? And do you think
Afterlife
will finally?
Afterlife, definitely.
It's time for them.
I would say
it is definitely time. Yeah.
Do you think Edie will finally break the first round curse of us never getting past it? With this, how you guys have been lately, I think so. I think maybe that'll happen.
Say so, yeah, probably.
So, easy master list question. What has been your favorite B2 rename so far?
What the fuck, Momiji?
Momiji, that's cheating.
That's cheating.
I gotta go Rugrats the wrong B2 on Super.
The wrong B2 is pretty great.
Honestly, it's a toss-up for me. It's between either, is this a JoJo reference? Because I really enjoy that. I love that it was an accidental JoJo reference.
Yes.
Yeah, that's so great.
But also, I do really enjoy the Valkyrie Rush. I like that.
Yes, it's just a cool name.
It actually seems like it could be like a real name in the game.
Absolutely.
Devon says, "Give me your water."
That was a good one, Darky.
Yeah, dude, give me your water.
Just because the pose he does when he does it, he's just like, "Give me your water."
That and it being in all caps.
Yeah,
dude.
Yeah, there are some good ones. I will say I'm gonna repeat this. I'm disappointed that Derp didn't do "You Are Already Dead" for Dynamic Mess 'em Up Punch.
Omae wa mo shinderu.
Omae wa mo shinderu. Nani?
That would have confused. That would have confused. Squeeze so much.
He would have been so confused. It would have been great.
Okay. Burn. If we wanted builds from seasons 1 to 3, where could we find them? Season 4's. Okay, so here's the thing.
Don't worry about those.
Season 4 is when the League actually joined Squeeze Lair, joined Zeta boards. Before that, we were on another website. It was Yaloi site or something? Yolai site. Something like that.
Yes.
That was not good. All of that data is gone. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And
I did what I could to salvage what we could from the TGN forums, but I could not get anything from the old site because that was before I even joined.
Yeah. In all honesty, Ryan, a lot of the builds back then and how stuff was done was so different from how we do it now.
Yeah, dude.
I don't know
a
if it'd be
lower
helpful.
point maximum, and
Your best bet would be, in my opinion, just rewatch those matches and hope that Squee brings it up.
Yeah.
We did miss a couple of them. Who do you think should not have been in this week? That is a tough question. I would say.
Obviously 17 because he did so little damage.
Absolutely. That just is going to tank his score. Also, I'm going to do this one. The stream will be able to see that.
Okay. There's no, like... Obviously, Ginyu wouldn't have been able to tell that Ginyu was going to derp, but hindsight's 2020. I think Ginyu should have been benched. I just don't think his melee stands up to, like, anybody on Earth Defenders, quite honestly.
Right.
It's not bad, but he just can't keep up, is the thing. But, like I said, hindsight is 2020, and I'm sure that they had a plan, because Gomel, I know Gomel is a great builder, and he's a great planner, so I'm not concerned at all about his ideas going into it. It just didn't pan out. It's just, I don't want to answer too much with that question, because it's different in the mindset of your building as to where it's, you need only so much foresight. You only have that much. It's really unpredictable with how the AI kind of works to really say, oh well, this person should have been benched. It's kind of easy to make that claim, make that statement, but I don't know if it's exactly justified. So
right.
Unless you're like, you have like a clash, like you're starting someone against someone, like a melee character against another heavy clash melee character, or something like that. Something easily predictable. But even then, so okay. Sorry I spent so long on that.
No, that's fine.
I believe Byrne has a question he wanted to answer.
Okay.
Yes, I wanted to scroll up and do this one. When can teams swap people to the FA bench? Now, things have been hectic as hell between trying to make sure that Naruto League, runs smoothly, and also getting DBZ League up and running. There is one thread that I fucking forgot to put in, and that is, we are changing when you can swap your free agents to make it a lot easier to understand. And this is to kind of try and make the model a bit more like Naruto League, a bit. Once every 5 weeks. So you can swap your free agent between weeks 5 and 6 and weeks 9 and 10. Now the reason why is because currently, last season we had 3 between weeks 3 and 4, we had between weeks every 3 weeks. It's confusing as fuck.
Yeah.
So not only that, but there were a couple teams that screwed themselves on rotations because of
it's a lot easier to work. Yeah. It's a lot easier to work with when you have 5-week periods or trimesters. Dare I say.
Or if you have trimester breaks, but that's never going to get passed.
We'll see.
You better
Let me grab this cloth and
let me just pour some more salt on there. That's good.
Yeah. But we're making it just between 5 and 6 and 9 and 10. I'm going to throw up a thread as soon as we're done with this.
Yeah.
Yes, there will be an official thread, so look out for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in case people get mad, I'm sorry, I fucked up.
Yeah.
There's so much crap I need to keep track of. Not to mention that, my hard drive died, so I had to redo all of the title cards and all of this shit. It's...
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's, it sucks. We're sorry if it negatively impacted any planning that you guys had, but, only so much can be done. Burn is trying, so...
Yeah. We've all gotten hit with real life stuff as well as trying to...
Yeah. Plus, I gotta manage 2 damn leagues.
But
help manage.
We do
help
have
manage.
we have a surprise coming up within the next hopefully a week or so that I think people will really find interesting to make.
Oh yes, it's gonna be finished in about a week.
It should, as long as we give all the information.
Yeah, we got to get the information. Yeah.
So, anyway, I think we should try to plug through like 2 or 3 more. Questions and then move on to predictions.
Is there a video explaining free agents? No.
We do have threads.
We do have threads.
I don't think it would be a bad idea to have a video like that, but
by explaining free agents, what do you mean? Like what they can do, or like...
Yeah, it's a little Is there anything that you're specifically wondering about? Because I would be able, any of us would be able to answer that. So, out of the new characters added, not you. Which one are you looking forward to see more of? Definitely Gogeta. I think he was kind of lackluster this week. And I've always liked Gogeta, so I'd like to see more of him.
It's rough.
I'm excited to see Sin back.
Sin is cool. Yeah, Sin is a cool character to have. Actually, one of the characters that I put more work into. So
yeah,
hopefully he turns out well.
Yeah. As far as me, I don't know. I like Vegito. I like Gogeta. I like a lot of the characters. I'm just not sure. Like, who all in all were added? There was Vegito, Gogeta, Super Saiyan 4, Vegeta.
Yeah.
There is
Vegito, Gogeta, Super Saiyan 4, Vegeta, Sin Shenron,
Super
17, and I think there was just 5.
6.
There's 6. Who's the 6th?
That character.
Gogeta, you went through them all.
Oh, I went through 6? Okay, I thought that was 5. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm
Super 17.
Yeah.
Super Saiyan 4.
Yeah.
Maybe that was 5. Fuck.
Here, hold on. I have... Well, Hercule came back.
Hercule came back, yeah.
Yeah, I don't...
Hercule. Absolutely
Hercule.
Counting? Okay. I'm counting that. Fuck you.
Right. Because he booted someone from the team to put into the...
What they can do and why they aren't a team? Well, see, that's... Okay. So, here's the really weird thing about that. Because a lot of the characters can fit on a team. They can. In fact, other than PyCon and a couple of others, every single one of the free agents... No, PyCon can. Every single one of the free agents, other than the ones that we modified, can at least fit on one team. So, if we're going to make a free agent video, it's going to be about those 5 or 6 that we mentioned. I can't remember how many we actually mentioned. We tried counting 3 times. We don't know. Because if we do like all the current free agents, we're going to have to update it every season, and I don't want to do that. I don't know about you guys.
I mean, that's way less of a pain in the ass than it is for Naruto League. So, because there's just less free agents. But I don't know. I mean,
like, hey, we're gonna have to redo. Yeah, we're gonna have to redo all of the free agent fucking video because Nail was picked up again. No surprise there.
Yeah. I mean, basically every team has a roster of 5. And then they get 1 slot for free agent. But a lot of the teams have master lists that exceed beyond just those 5 characters. And so characters get left out. There are characters that are unused, and that's after we set the rosters. We have like a bidding period. We use Zenny, which is Monopoly money, basically.
Yeah, and your allocated Monopoly money based upon your losses the previous season. Like, if you take a lot of L's, then you're set up with a lot more Monopoly money, which means that you can get a better free agent.
Is there a base? I don't remember. Is there a base amount that every team has, and then it just kind of builds off of there?
I believe everyone gets 10.
10.
Yep,
and
everybody gets 10 plus 1 per loss.
Yeah. So, and then that'll give you. Then we have set prices for bids on, like minimum bids for those free agents.
We do, yeah. Like X free agent
had to have
is
been more than 10.
Yeah. It was either 10 or 20.
It's probably 20, honestly.
Probably 20.
That makes more sense.
Because, like, whatever you don't use for your bidding, which the bidding will be maps, music, which some of the music is playing in the background right now, and the free agent. You keep for the boost store, which you use your Monopoly money to gain boosts, gain an extra Patara here and there during the season. So it is a viable strategy to maybe get a weaker free agent just to keep as much Zenny as possible, and during your matches that you think you're going to have a really bad time, you just go, boom, I'm going to toss 30 Zenny on this match just to get all these fucking boosts. Ba-boom.
Yeah. Another thing is... Oh, I'm sorry, Kyle.
No, you're good. This should probably be the last one.
Yeah.
Yeah, this should be.
You also don't have to use your free agent. So if you just see a team, maybe where some of the confusion is that you see some teams using free agents, some not. You have the option to not use them. If that is your prerogative, you can only have 5 in, and then you have 1 inactive. Mm-hmm. And that can be a free agent. That can be someone you want to be on there from your team instead of your free agent. So you'll see some teams using theirs, some teams not. It's just kind of a thing. It helps out teams with problem characters. They can get a free agent. Like for us, Dragon Ball Warriors, I didn't want to use Chi-Chi, so we're using Vegito because Vegito's way better.
Yep.
So yeah,
that's the whole beauty of the free agent system.
Yeah, that is their function.
Don't use the little lolly.
Yeah.
We do have one more question, but I don't know if we want to actually. It's
which one?
If we can answer it quick.
What do you think is the most underused Patara in the game?
Quick fast tuck.
You troll. You troll. I'm going to say the unleashed latent powers. 1, 2, and 3. Because nobody, and it makes sense, nobody wants to turn their active charger into a passive charger.
Yeah. I guess that's true.
Although that is the only time that high tension is incredibly good on an active charger, because your passive you change your base key power from like 2 to 5, then you actually get the increased speed benefit from high tension.
God, that would be really interesting, wouldn't it?
It would be interesting. It would be very interesting. The only thing is, like, Unleashed Latent Power 3 is 4 fucking points. So that's your entire build. But the thing is, like, compared to... Instead of going that route, most people want to just go, yeah, let's just give him key +2 and charge in 2 seconds from nothing to full, compared to putting... high tension on and charge 1 bar every 60 seconds. Like, the fuck's that gonna do?
Yeah, I mean, it depends on. I think it depends on the character. If it's someone that you want to be really melee aggro, and doesn't have very good B2s, I honestly would prefer doing that.
What?
This was supposed to be the quick answer.
Okay. Well, I didn't actually give my answer, so I'm gonna give mine now.
You're right.
Do you know what's underused?
What?
Rush Blast 3.
Yep, it's true. Every single character that has Master Blast banned off of him, along with Rush Blast 2, is able to use Rush Blast 3.
Yeah, I'm just saying, if you have a character that's banned from Master Blast, maybe consider Rush Blast 3. That might be a thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it is a big investment, but...
Personally, I don't think it's worth it.
Dude, it's 3 points. Hold on. Hold the fuck on. Hold the fucking phone. It's 3 points to turn N Vegeta's Rush Blast combo from 4K to 7K per Rush Blast combo. How the fuck is that not? Compared to Dragon Power, you win all clashes, sure, but that's 7K for minimal key usage.
It's good for some of the characters banned. from Master Blast. I don't think all of them.
And that's why it's underused,
Sure.
ladies and gentlemen. We'll see
And
you guys
that's why
later.
it's underused. Yeah, bye-bye. That's the end of... No. Let's go to the predictions.
Yes.
Yes.
And now these predictions are going to be kind of hateful, I guess. So, Gohan's versus Muscle, match 1 in week 2. Who do you think is going to win?
Oh, God. Because, friggin'...
Both teams did great.
Yeah. I will say, really quickly, Gohan's will have Ultimate Gohan, and Muscle will have Android 13.
Oh. Honestly, I gotta say Muscle.
Yeah, I think I want to go Muscle as well.
Mainly because they didn't even need Broly.
Yeah, they didn't even need Broly, but... Yeah. I'm going to go the opposite and go Gohan's for this reason alone. They didn't need Broly against Derp, who arguably had a few characters that were kind of wonky. Derp could have brought it back, and they have a lot of potential, but I wouldn't outright say Muscle has this, especially against Gohan's, who will have Ultimate Gohan, probably will have Adult Gohan, probably will have Teen, depending on his build.
That's fair.
That's
whew.
That's a good point. I honestly could see it swinging either way. I'm gonna stick by Muscle. I would like them to get a win. I would like them to have a better season.
Oh yeah.
But bias aside, I do think that Muscle has a good chance.
Mm-hmm.
But Gohan's is definitely a very strong team, so I could see it being very close.
They definitely are.
Yeah.
All right. On to match 2, Ginyu versus Androids.
I hate to be so quick, but Androids.
And Ginyu. No, I'm just kidding.
This bench is wrong in the stats. Ryan, you need to update the stats. Ader was super in. He even has damage. Ader was not benched, so I'm gonna just get rid of that one.
Yeah. A Pool was their weekly bench.
Okay. Cool. I'll switch that up. I'll put that in.
A Pool is about to sweep Ginyu.
Yeah, a Pool against Ginyu. And Jace has to be in. Ooh.
Honestly, I mean, it's. I don't want to vote against Ginyu, but considering what they had to deal with from ED. Androids isn't much of an easier team than that. Like, they have a really rough start to the season.
It's all good, Ryan. Don't worry about it.
So, yeah, I mean, because week 1 they had ED. This upcoming week they have Androids. Mm-hmm. Then they have Vals. Like,
it's a rough fucking season. But here's the thing. You're going for Androids?
Yeah.
I'm going to be the contrarian, go for Ginyu. And here's my reasoning. Goldo. Now, moving on.
Goldo is my reasoning. You are not qualified to coach your team.
Fuck you. You are not qualified
are not.
No, we shouldn't bring that meme into DBZ League. Nobody will understand it. Only Sin will understand it. But let's see.
Yeah.
Jace is in. I'm willing to bet that Gotenks Boo is in. I'm willing to bet that Birder's probably gonna be in. So, like, Captain Ginyu or Goldo slotted for the bench. I can see Jace, Gotenks Boo, and maybe Birder doing some nice damage.
I could. I could see them pulling in a nice performance here. It
really depends on what kind of androids we see. Honestly.
Yeah.
Because they kind of did exceedingly well against Vals, so...
Yeah. Against
Vals.
Is a thing. That's the big thing.
I definitely have faith in Ginyu.
Yeah.
I want them to have a good season.
I do too. I want them to win. I just... Realistically, I think Androids has a better chance. But...
Yeah. I also want androids.
They've done
I also
crazier.
want androids to have a bad season because of Momiji. Get wrecked, kid. Nah, but seriously though, uh, yeah, that was just a joke.
Yeah, I mean, I think Ginyu can do pretty well here. It's just like you said, it depends on what kind of androids we see. So yeah.
Predictions match 3: Booze versus Vals.
Oh man, with how good Vidal's looking, I don't think I can go against Mouse.
I'm sorry. What did you say, Kyle? You were kind of quiet there for a moment.
Oh, sorry. No, what I was saying was with how well like Vidal has been doing, I don't think I can go against the Vals.
That's completely fair. I would say between her, Aurelie, Android 18. I mean, Android 18 didn't do like a whole lot this past week, but she's still a great character. So, I mean, Booze is also a very strong team. There's no denying that. We could see some rebirths, but I don't know. Vals just seems like even though they lost to androids, it was a lot closer than it really looked like it was going to be initially. So I'm going to go with Vals in this one, but I think it could very easily go either way. Very similar to how I feel about Gohan's at Muscle.
Okay.
I think that Booze has a better spam game. I think they have a better potential to throw out a lot of good B2s, whereas Vals, they have good B2s, but it seems like maybe they'll be more melee focused. So I think it just kind of will depend on how well Vals can lock the Booze down, which is something that they're very good at. So I'll side with Vals this week.
Okay. And you, Kyle, were for... I did not yet.
Oh.
Did you give yours, Kyle?
I said Vals.
Okay. Now, to keep the streak... now, Contrarian. Booze. Now, this is the reason. Vals, very solid. Booze. Had a shaky start. Still a very solid team.
Absolutely.
Fosh is going to be in for Vals. Pretty great. The thing is, for Booze, Oob's going to be in. So you take Oob, throw in a little Kid Boo, a dash of Evil Boo, either Gohan Boo or Nuova, and you got a fucking solid team.
Question.
What?
Can we give Val's Nail?
Why?
Because then I think I would vote for Val's. Absolutely, 100%.
Okay. No, we can't do that.
I'm just memeing. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're just memeing. Val's does not need another nail. They need a screw for...
Oh my god.
No, they need a screw for Aurelie, because she kind of dropped the ball. Her arm fell.
That's true.
Anyways, so I'm gonna say Booze. I'm gonna just leave it at that, because they're solid.
That's fair.
Match 4, Saints versus Derp.
Oh, I think I gotta go Saiyans with how well Bardock and Nail did.
How about you, Burn?
How about me? Well, I see your logic with this.
I'm not gonna let you go
be
last this time.
That's fine. Let's see. Derp has Supreme Guy coming in, which is good. Saiyans has Turles coming in. Very interesting. Derp is going to have one hell of a time if they can actually get some Devil Might beams off.
Oh, yeah.
And actually, other than Fork Rush and Dynamic Mess 'em Up Punch, they're going to have a really good time against Saiyans if Saiyans transforms.
That's true.
But transversely, they have Nail. So I'm going to go with the Namekians.
All right. Tournament, let's do it. I'm gonna side with Saiyans as well.
He's gonna stall your shit off. Okay, so all three sided for Saiyans. I'm sorry, Derp.
Yeah,
I was trying to give some representation to each team, but sure, fine.
I think Derp. I don't want to. I don't want to give the impression that I don't think Derp can do well here. Because they are a great team, especially with some of their preseason performances. They've looked really, really strong.
Yeah.
I just think Saiyans right now has it a little bit together as a whole with their team. I think there's a few spots in Derp that seem a little bit shaky to me.
Yeah.
Still a great team overall, but Saiyan seems a lot more solid all around. In my opinion.
To answer a question in the chat, I'm fairly sure it does. I'm fairly sure President Bomb works on apes. I do know that it will render Hercule kind of semi-useless, so it might be a good idea to bench him, Derp. And thus will make you predictable because I just said that. Just saying. But that means that his ultimate will not work against an ape, and his dynamic best up punch will not work against an ape.
And you know what? If you're predictable, that makes you one-dimensional.
Get the fuck out of here with that. Don't turn into spoofy. Anyways,
on that note,
Majin's at ED.
Majin's at ED. Can I go first?
No, Majin's.
Okay. Kyle's gonna say Majin's. I'm gonna say ED.
I'm gonna say ED as well.
I say fuck both of you.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you beat me already.
Well, I mean, look, listen. I used to be the coach.
I know.
Dark used to be the supporters. So... Yeah. Anyways, match 6. We have Cold versus Blades.
Cold Blades.
Oh God. This one I think is the toughest match so far for me to pick.
Let me grab who was benched. Cold benched Frieza.
Oh.
Which one?
Blades. No, normal Frieza.
Oh, okay.
And Blades benched Sword Trunks. Whoo!
Oh,
so no cannon. No cannon this fight. That's sad.
No, Sword Trunks will guaranteed be in against Frieza, who will guarantee.
I thought you were saying he was benched. Sorry.
None of the builds are in yet. How can I say that?
You're right.
There's a lot of confidence for someone that with no build.
He's gonna be benched 100%.
No, he has to be in.
Yeah.
My God.
Sorry, I completely misunderstood. I'm sorry, I was distracted. I really want to see Sword Trunks versus Mecha Frieza. That's
but who will win? You're not getting out of this alive.
A team full of evil, extremely powerful space villains, or one edgy boy.
One edgy boy. No, many edgy boys. Come on, man.
Yeah.
I think I gotta go Cold mainly because of just the spam potential with the ultimates.
Yeah, I mean, that is a very fair assessment, I would say, Kyle. The fucking supernovas are real.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do that, Harume. I know I have the power, but that'd be cheap. It's the same reason why I refuse to participate in the fantasy league. Like, I can see who benches what, and I don't want to. I don't want to have the potential to abuse that power. Were you gonna finish what you were saying, or
I'm gonna say Cold. I agree with Kyle. I mean, Blades can definitely do really well. I think that their main thing that they fell short on is just kind of... I mean, they did some great spam themselves, but I think Cold is just they're the better B2 spammers as a whole. So I think they have an advantage. I do think it's going to be a good match. I definitely do, because these two teams are very strong. Mm-hmm. Cold, though, I feel like, they're not at home. They're not at full power at Penguin Village, but at the same time, I have faith in them, I would say. I think that they can do it.
They
just looked so good last week.
They're at Blades home?
Yes.
Okay, 1 second. So blades are at hell.
Yes.
I'm gonna have a Mimi reason, and then I'm going to have an actual reason.
Okay.
But I'm gonna go with cold. Now my Mimi reason, because memes. King Cold did 86 grand this week. Janemba did 73 grand this week. King Cold is gonna win. That's it. So that's a meme. But the actual reason is because Hell is rough naturally for Cold, but they have so many supernovas that can change the map to a map that is actually incredibly good for B2s. I'm gonna say Cold because I have
like
confidence
the fact that
they can do
blow
that.
up Hell and turn it into a wasteland. That's
really cool. Right? It's hilarious.
Yeah, I guess if we wanted to come up with a canon reason for this match, Cold, we can all guess where that entire family went when they died. They're in hell fighting the Blades. So
I'm pretty
I really
sure
hope that happens. By the way, that it gets blown up.
I'm pretty sure Hell can be destroyed.
Maybe it's not destructible. Sure. I can make that possible. I mean, I can, but I'm not going to. But you know,
like, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But
yeah, if you're wrong,
I'm still gonna stick with my. I'm gonna still stick with my my Mimi reason for the King Cold did more damage than Jinjimba. So
it is a good point that Hell could work against the B2 spam, but I think they still
make it explode into Penguin Village. Let's do it.
I think I could actually do that.
You could literally replace the destroyed Earth with Penguin Village, and that would be hilarious. God. That would be hilarious because it would make all of the destroyed maps into Penguin Village, which awesome. Can't be destroyed.
Yeah. Oh,
welcome to Hell.
Penguin Village is basically Hell. So.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. We might actually have to do that. Anyways, for memes, match 7, Dragon Ball Warriors versus Rugrats.
Dragon Ball, no, I would normally be like, oh, my team, but I'm not confident. I mean, I don't really know what I'm doing yet for this week. And
you have to bring in General Tao. Yeah. Rugrats have to bring in GT Goku.
Mm-hmm.
Times get fucked, man.
Damn. Don't hold back. I mean, Rugrats are a strong team. I think that they did pretty well against Afterlife last week. I mean, obviously I want my team to win. Yeah. Taking my personal bias out of it, I think I have a good chance. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to say us, but I do think that once my team gets past its kind of like wonky stages, I think we have great, fantastic potential because DB Warriors always has had great potential. I don't think we're quite there yet, and I think we won't be for a few more weeks. So I don't know. I think we have a good chance at winning. I hope it's a good one, but I'm going to side with my team here.
Okay. Kaio.
Oh, man. This is another one of those where I'm not quite sure, but
it's a fun matchup, too.
It is. I think I may have to say Rugrats only because GT Goku.
GT Goku versus Kid Goku, man.
Yeah.
I don't want to make it happen.
You don't want to make it happen.
I really don't, actually.
Bench him.
Oh, God. Now, you don't know what I'm going to do now, because now, don't make me predictable. Anyway, what do you think, Burn?
That's my answer. Moving on to the... Okay, so hold on. Let me just check something real quick. What is Rugrats? They have Super Boo versus Vegito.
Vegito versus Super Boo.
All
Who
right.
will win?
So it depends. It depends on three things. Depends on your build for Nom. Depends on how Vegeta works. Depends on how early Goku works and your build for him. Rugrats are solid as fuck. You have the disadvantage.
I mean, I'm entirely confident that Vegito is going to consistently be able to pull his weight every single
He will.
week.
He will.
I'm not worried about him, but
I am worried about Nom. I am worried about early Goku. Yeah, I'm worried about Tao because he has kind of been inconsistent at times, especially during the preseason.
Yeah, I agree.
I am going to say Rugrats because you are at a disadvantage. And I hope that doesn't, mean that we can't be friends.
I don't get upset by stuff like that. You're good.
Good.
I mean, we're still friends after the Taka versus Jin debacle
of last season, and then this season too, where you got your revenge, and I got really pissed off at you.
Yeah, even though it was really close.
Well, to be fair, we can talk about this later.
I couldn't spank you
but
back.
It was less the fact that you beat me and more the fact that I lost and everybody else won. But anyways,
no. If I were to get upset, I haven't been. That hasn't ended our friendship. This isn't gonna end our friendship.
Yeah, because honestly, like Goten, Kid Trunks, they're both fairly good. Kid Trunks has been kind of last week. He's been interesting during the preseason.
But, yeah.
Cell Jr., GT, Goku, like those four, is a recipe for a disaster.
Extremely solid.
Yeah, Super Boo. Depending on who he goes against, I can see him just getting trashed or destroying.
Yeah.
So
I just think I have a chance. I don't think I have a great chance, but I think I have a chance.
I think you have a chance, but you're at a disadvantage. Yeah. But we've been on match 7 for long enough. Match
Namek 8. And Afterlife. I'm gonna go with who did Namek win last? No, Namek lost, didn't they? Afterlife won.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Afterlife has to have who do they have to have in? Do they have to have an End Goku? Is that who they?
Zarbon.
Or End Vegeta rather.
Zarbon.
Zarbon. Okay.
And Namek has to have early Piccolo. So here's the thing. It's going to be rough. It needs to depend on who they're benching, and I know who they're benching because I have to monitor their Discord chat. So I'm not going to reveal that, but I'm going to say that Namek has a good chance, unless Afterlife has a stellar performance with Pikkon or End Vegeta again. Then it's going to be rough.
Yeah.
But I still think they have a chance.
I'm gonna side. I love Namek. I'm gonna side with Afterlife. I don't have the utmost faith in early Piccolo.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of the team is still great and solid and all, but Afterlife just looks super strong last week.
Yeah.
I'd be hard pressed to vote against them. So, they need to bring in King Piccolo early as FA benched. Sorry,
what? Really? Then this is marked wrong again.
Okay, well,
then yeah, I'm going with Afterlife.
I think my point still stands, though. King Piccolo is pretty good. I don't think he's close at all to being their best member, though.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm still going with Afterlife. Doesn't change my answer.
I'm gonna say, Ryan, please do me a favor because I see you're at least around-ish. Double check the benches for me after the stream is done. But I'm still gonna say Namek. It's gonna be rough.
Oh yeah, I definitely think if Namek were to win, I think it would be pretty
it's gonna be close.
Win.
Yeah, I think a lot of it has to depend on how Baby Vegeta does.
Yeah, he hasn't shown to be incredibly reliable so far.
Yeah.
So
and they might need to boost him out, get early Piccolo back in. Which is fine. You just focus on your base roster.
Yeah, could I mean could be.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's everything.
Yeah. Are there any closing statements, Kyle?
No, I think I'm good.
All right.
I am also good. So, yeah.
But thank everyone for joining us for the first live stream Zcast.
Yeah, it went pretty well.
I think it worked pretty well. I'm gonna try and mess with the overlay, try and make it a bit snappier. For next time.
More twitchy.
Yeah, more twitchy. But thank you guys for watching. We will see you next week. We're gonna try and make it a stable thing. It might not be Wednesday.
We'll figure out the day.
Yeah, we'll figure out the day. We're gonna try and keep it around this time. But we will see you then. Ta-ta.
Yeah, have a good one.
Bye.
Bye.